Matt, obviously not the result maybe you were hoping for, but just how special was it when you went out there and got that standing ovation?
Yeah, I mean, the reaction of the intros and then, the support during the round was awesome. Probably the loudest I've heard the place when I kind of got going there a little bit in the second half. Ton of fun. Wish I could have advanced, but I got off to a bad start. Had to take that timeout a little too early. It's bad strategy, but yeah, it was a blast.
How was it to just be able to share that with your teammates there too when they were coming there, giving you a little pep talk and things like that?
Yeah, Ronnie and Sale trying to get me going. It's good. Such a fun event, regardless where it is. But like I said, to be able to do it in front of that crowd, I mean, you heard the chop going. Every ball went out, they were going crazy. So it was something I'll never forget.
Maybe you've been thinking about it here for however many days. What it's going to be like? Was it better than you might have expected?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe a little. The start was a little quieter than I would have wanted, but that was my fault. But once I kind of got on a little roll there during that second after the timeout, it was better than I imagined. I knew there was going to be a lot of Braves people, but kind of figured that there'd be more just baseball fans coming in, maybe some other teams, but it felt like it was Friday night, and the division was on the line kind of game, so it was a blast.
What was going through your head during those intros? Because you hear the guys obviously get applause, and then all of a sudden you come up and this place goes nuts.
Yeah, it was cool. Kind of like the same thing. I wasn't sure kind of what the breakdown was going to be in the crowd. Once I heard that, obviously we're coming up that platform and started to hear everybody go crazy. It just kind of shows what Braves country's like. Coming to show out, and it was amazing.
Aside from the crowd, what are you going to remember the most about this opportunity?
Oh man, shoot, that's definitely number one. Because you can go do this anywhere. To be able to do it, here in Atlanta and be a Brave and have the crowd like that, that's something I'll never be able to do again. Regardless of where it is, have everybody pulling with you. Nobody else got that treatment. So that was fun out there.
How about just now you step away? We keep asking you about 2000, but you get to go and join your parents right now.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of that leaving the ballpark again together. How cool is that? Just to think 25 years later.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And my brother lives in London, flew in, and was here tonight. So this will be a night I won't forget for sure.
How would you assess Eddie's pitching?
Eddie was good. I couldn't get the ball in there. One of my old teammates, Jed Lowry, does some stuff with MLB, and he was here, and he's like, man, I guess you just turned into too good of a hitter. You're hitting line drives in the gap. I'm like, I know, dude. I'm trying to get some air under it. I just couldn't. Just how it goes sometimes. That's honestly kind of how my BPs normally are. I don't really, send it too much like Ronald or Ozuna. But yeah, it's is what it is.
Do you have a favorite of the 15? Was there one that you knew was good right away?
Shoot, I don't know, man. It goes so fast. It's the one thing about this format is you can't watch any of the balls. I know I hit some well, but as soon as you hit it, you got to kind of get set and pick the pitcher back up. So I couldn't tell you where one ball went. Really, actually, that's a lie. I watched one ball that I kind of top spun down the line, line drivey, and I was seeing if it got out, but I watched that for like half a second and then got back to it. So that's the one thing that you can't really do. You can't admire anything, and then could have done it on the 3-out bonus, but got jammed 3 times in the Derby, so that wasn't good.
How about you looking forward to tomorrow night?
Yeah, it'll be good. Just to be here around all of those guys, watch them go play, watch them prepare for an actual game. If you weren't in the Derby tonight, you were just kind of hanging out, but I'll go sit in the cage for a while tomorrow and watch these guys work and kind of just talk some shop. be able to kind of be a fly on the wall for some of the best, and that's the best part of it.
Anyone that you're most looking forward to chatting with?
Man, there's a lot of good people. I always try to talk to Shohei as much as I can. Obviously, one of the best in the game. But really everybody in there. They're all here for a reason. So anytime I can get a chance to talk it up with them.
It's kind of like big picture, but wasn't mean maybe that there was a 6-year-old out there watching you. They're gonna be a future Brave now, also getting to do that.
Yeah, it'd be cool. They could say they watched me in the Derby, and hopefully in 20 years they got a cool story like me.